Okay, so as you can see here, I have loaded up the applet and I've entered the points already. Points are shown below. 1, 2, 3 is point A, point B, 3, 2, 1, point C, negative 1, negative 2, 2. Now I've also used the script portion of this. I've already kind of done some steps ahead. If I jump to step 2, this is where we calculated our vectors. We added our vectors in, starting at point A and terminating at B and C. And then we figured out our equation, which I've already entered up top, of negative x plus 3/4 y plus 2.5. And if we jump through the script, I've labeled them just so we keep them aware. Let's go ahead and graph the function. Do I want to keep the points? Of course I do. Okay, looking at this, it looks as if we are, right now, our points are located on our plane. That's a good view right there, I think. Shows some pretty definite view. Now let's go ahead and graph our normal plane, and we'll see something cool about that. Let's graph our vector, or not our normal plane, our normal vector to the plane as it's loading here. There we go. Alright, the A, B, and C values would also be another way of saying it, but those are listed as such. Let's give it a different color. Let's go red. Okay, starting at the same point A. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, perfect. Yep, it looks like it is in fact, if we can get this to scroll, looks like it is in fact perpendicular. Got a couple views. There we go. Now, I mentioned in my first video that we'd be going over scalar multiples of vectors. I just want to show you something interesting. Let's go back and edit that vector here. It doesn't matter what we actually, well, it does matter what we enter, but as long as they are some way multiples of each other. If we divided, I don't know, divided by 2, negative 4, 3, negative 4, and we add that in, we'll notice, yes, it is still in the same direction, just a different size. The plane is still going to be the plane. It's not going to change sizes. It's not going to change places. This is just another way of showing that. And if you went through and did the equation, if you remember back when we divided by 8, this would just be divided by 4. It's just going to be the magnitude of this vector. Even if you went with a negative value, you'd still have the vector, or you still have the plane in the same place, just a different value for this. It'd be as if you switched your A, going back to your cross product, tying all together, if you switched both of those, you'd get the negative value out of that. Hopefully that helped you. Pretty definite way of going through it. As long as you keep things organized, and as long as you keep your signs in the right place. There's a lot of little places to go wrong, but things that we covered: cross product. We covered finding vectors from 2 points. We covered finding a plane from 3 points. We covered the basic the basic plane equation, how to check it with a point, and hopefully that was a little bit of a couple things to refresh you, and I look forward to seeing your videos as well.